Hello, everybody. All right, we should be live. At least I believe we are. Yes, we are. Hello, everybody. My name is Harry Rice, and I review games of the Montreal Canadiens. And today, the Habs ended up playing Winnipeg, and yeah, it was not a good game. It was not a good game by I think any stretch of the imagination. I'm trying to see if I can hear myself real quick. Oh yeah, we can hear myself real quick. Yeah, Fazio, indeed, it was a very, very fun game for sure. Very, very fun game. GG is my guy. Even though 100% that Blake Wheeler goal should not have counted at all. That Blake Wheeler goal should have easily been called back. Habs should have won this in regulation, but hey, that didn't happen. We got a point, and we're here to discuss it. So yeah, guys. I apologize if I sound stuffy at all. I apologize if I sound stuffy. I've got a bit of I believe a throat infection. I don't know if it's an infection, but I've got something in my throat. It's a little bit of a cold, I think. So yeah, I will probably be sounding I will probably be sounding not the greatest so far, but thank you guys. In your words, Harry, the Habs just get a point. Exactly, man, Mike. Hey, Harry, I see Gold Goffield picked up a couple of assists. Quite the year he's having. Yes, indeed, Clifford, man. Quite the year Gold Caulfield is having. I'm very happy with the season he's having so far. Bob, hey, how's it going, my guy? Bob, how is it going? Glad to see you in the chat, my guy. The opening lines, sure. So the opening lines for the Montreal Canadiens were Caulfield, Suzuki, Dach, Anderson, Dvorak, Gallagher, Drouin, Monahan, Armia, and Pitlick, Evans, Slavkovsky, Gouli, Savard, Jack Edmondson, Harris, Kovacevic were your defensive pairings. Sam Montembeau gets the start net, and Jake Allen backs him up, needing a rest from all of the starts he's had recently. Baggio, yeah, man. Every time the Jets, I swear it goes to OT too as well, man. Like legit, it's just like I'm sorry, what? It's like, oh God, wow. I feel like every game that I see the Jets play, it's somehow going to OT. Caulfield's having a good year so far. You may just get him. Hey, Mad Mike, if I can get Caulfield in the sim league, I'd love that, man. Legit, I would probably trade Jonathan Duran. As much as I love Duran, I would probably trade him in the sim league to get a goal Caulfield. So we'll see. The open lands for the Jets were Kyle Connor, Mark Shifley, and Appleton. Perfetti, Dubois, Wheeler, uh, Metalinainen, Lowry and Gagne, and Toninato, Gustafson, and Johansson Fairjaby. Something like that. I'm sorry, boys. Morrissey, Pionk, Dylan, Schmidt, and Sandberg DeMello were the defense pairings. Connor Hellebuck gets a start in net, obviously, and David Rittich backs him up as he. Before the game, Chris Weidman out of the lineup because Joel Edmondson makes his season debut tonight, and Evgeny Dadonov has also been put on the IR due to a virus, apparently. You got an extra chance with our Barkov trade, so who knows? I'm a Faggio almost every game. Yeah, exactly, man, Mike. Yeah, and yeah, man, I'm trying to get as many 2019 first round picks as I can at this point, and really hoping I can get Caulfield. Yeah, Faggio, man, rip the USB cord, man. I don't know how well you guys can see it on stream. But this is the USB for my PS4 charger, and I've been trying to. Maybe I should try and use like a knife to pry it up. But yeah, But yeah, no, I'm officially out a USB plug, so the Sim League is temporarily on hold. I know I have another USB cord that's like this for the PS4. I know I have another one somewhere. It's really really short. I can't find it. I gotta find it. Nah, man, Mike. I'm not being a. It's not me being a klutz. It was on my goddamn floor. Happened to move over and fucking my chair leg pinned it. I don't think my goddamn Xbox controller would work, but I'll see. Yes, Fajo. Growth is done completely on the sheet. It is completely done on the sheet. It's done everywhere. And yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Right now, I'm gonna go on eBay. I'm gonna buy a PS4 charger cable. I'm gonna buy one. Why not? It's probably gonna take a nut. It's probably gonna take a month to get here. But yeah, yeah. It's on the sheet file, Joe. You might have to restart your sheet or like refresh it. But yeah. Why am I getting Samsung charger cables? Yeah, you know, guys, I'll look at this after the stream. Starting a GoFundMe for USB funeral replacement. Thank you, Bob, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need that, man. Like, I don't think my dad will be able to solder, or I don't think my dad will be able to like cut off the USB and like solder wires together. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, boys. Yes, NZA to fully over Connor. I agree, my guy. Growth didn't quite go how I wanted, especially for Otter. Yeah, Mad Mike. Yeah, growth was interesting for a lot of people in the sim league, man. How is Toffoli's season going so far? Let me look at it real quick before we get into the game. 4 goals, 7 points in 8 games. That's pretty damn good. And Kyle Connor, 2 goals, 6 points, 10 games. So yeah, Toffoli over Connor. Hell yeah. At least we are not like the Blues. Oh, yeah, definitely not NCAA. We're actually competitive this year. We actually have a chance of making the playoffs. So the Habs got a near 2-on-1, 10 seconds into the game. Galley turned the puck over. Jets pushed. Monty makes his first save of the game, goes 5-hole. Some good back and forth. Jets have some decent shots. And they then go to the power play as there's a 2-man bench minor, a very sloppy change. Suzuki comes on. Dvorak doesn't go off. Jets get some great chances. Montembeau are robbing them. We are 1 for 1 on the TK tonight. And then we score. Nick Suzuki with a burst of speed crashes the nets. I don't know how to grow Shifley. Faggio, put him on the second line. That's all I can tell you. Put him on the second line for a year and just send him to training camp for, I don't know, playmaking and defense maybe. I don't know, maybe face-offs and shooting. That's what I would do. Just put him on the second line. Play Brule first line. Just see what you can get out of those guys. But yeah, Suzuki with a burst of speed crashes the net. He puts it home. Dylan shoves him into Hellebuck afterwards. The goal is from Caulfield and Savard. Canadiens with the 1-0 lead. It was really, really nice. Suzuki to Caulfield, quickly off it, right back to Suzuki. It was really, really good. Kyle Connor gets robbed by Montembeau. Holy shit. Connor hits the goal post immediately after. There's some more back and forth. A really good defensive trying to break up a good passing opportunity. Armia then had a really solid game at that point. He had a really nice first shift. Went around the net. He was creating some offensive opportunities. Edmondson was very much blocking shots. Faggio, honestly, like, to be fair, like, don't just look at your team. Look at the overall for the rest of the league. Overalls for the overall league have gone way down. Like, for example, you have an average overall of 83.63. The average league overall is around there. Like, I think I calculated it, the actual average. Let me do it right now. Equals, average of, the average overall is 83. So you are just above the average overall. Like, the best teams in the NHL right now are the Panthers, the Canucks, the Capitals, the Jets, and the Senators, I believe, are the top 5 right now. Oh, Montreal is up there. So yeah, like, you're it's not your time is coming to an end. It's just that you gotta adapt. The yellow windsock on your mic looks so cool. Thank you, Clifford. I appreciate it. It's supposed to be a pop filter. I don't know how well it's clearing out the P's, the p sounds. It's supposed to be a pop filter. It's actually just a little sponge. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad it makes it look old school. I like that. I'm just the league average. Are you, Mad Mike? Are you actually? Yeah, 83.32. Yeah. The worst team in the NHL aside from BK, because he's just 75 because he's got one player, is Nashville, who, Nashville's growth definitely took a decent hit. But why do I feel like they're, okay, so I got to go through, boys. I actually got to go through and look because I'm pretty sure some average league overalls got messed up. So yeah, I'll do that after the stream. So yeah. Connor Bedard, future blue, oof. Yeah, Faggio. Patrick O'Sullivan kind of ruined everything. Patrick O'Sullivan scoring 70 goals definitely messed up the rest of the league. I thought you had a Homer Simpson bobblehead. No, Bob. As much as I would love just a Homer Simpson bobblehead, this is unfortunately the sponge. This is my pop filter. So, thank you though. I appreciate it, my guy. Thank you. Now I really want one. Let me look up Homer Simpson, not bobblehead. Oh my god, they actually sell these. Okay, never mind. $23. I don't want a Homer Simpson bobblehead. Yes, NZ, an effort from Montembeau, man. I told you guys. I told you guys. Montembeau, man. Whew. Adding that to the GoFundMe. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. Darkness, we played at the exact same settings as usual. Weirdly enough, it's NHL 17, which I've never, until tonight, I've never seen a player score more than like 53 goals in a season. And Darkness, for some reason in the league, Patrick O'Sullivan just scored 70 goals in actually 80 games, not even 82, 80 games. So yeah, we had on the exact same normal season mode settings. Just what year y'all in? We are about to head into the expansion draft. So 17-18. The expansion draft is the start of the 17-18 season. Yeah. However, because of the goddamn USB wire, I gotta buy a new charger, which I'm considering just paying like $7-8 for and trying to get it like fast shipped. Oh, there's a Canadian seller right here, $6. How fast will this ship? The 8th and the 29th. I am heavily considering. It does look like the one from my PS4. I'm sorry, boys, but I'm just trying to do this real quick. Just keep in mind, boys, when we get the fiber optic Wi-Fi, this also means more streams because I can stream off the PS4, and I can also do whatever streams. Like I can stream PS4 through OBS because the PS4, I don't like using the headset and whatever. But like, this looks like it. So $6. I think it's worth it. It looks like it. It says for PS4. I just saw the highlights real quick. Who deflected that puck away from the net in the third? Yeah, I think that was Edmondson, Bob. Edmondson had a great first game back, by the way, guys. I wanted to not admit that. I wanted to acknowledge that. Edmondson played great. He had like 6-7 shot blocks. I felt like in the first period. I think he had 3 or 4. But Edmondson had a great first game back in the lineup. I really liked the game that he played, and he was overall really, really damn good. He was really solid. And I very much liked what we got out of Edmondson tonight, and I think he's going to be great in the lineup. Hey, Gabriel, how's it going, my guy? Thank you very much for coming by. Thank you very much for coming by. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, Oakley failed. Let's go, baby. A full tier rebuild. Really? Okay. All right. I'm going to work something here, boys. All right, boys. I'm just doing something in my sim league real quick. All right. Entering. Yeah, thank you, man, Mike. Thank you, man, Mike. I appreciate that. All right, where am I? Yeah, so we have the 1-0 lead. Connor gets robbed. There's some more back and forth. Armia. Okay, there was about 8 minutes without a whistle. This game was great. A great game. I don't have 23 yet, and I don't have PlayStation Plus. Okay, firstly, why did I just skip like 3 comments? And from what I saw, oh yeah, Bob, Montembeault was easily the better of the 2 goaltenders tonight. As weird as it is that Hellbuck is not the best goalie in the game, Montembeault stole this game for us pretty much. The fact that he even brought it to overtime, I'd say he stole the game. I'd say he absolutely stole the game. Like as much as I love Allen, if Allen's in net, something tells me this game is ending 4 or 5-2 for the Jets. And that's not saying how bad Allen is. That's just saying Montembeault was on his game tonight. That's less of a discreditor to Allen and more of a, hey, this is how good Montembeault played when even Jake Allen probably couldn't make those saves, some of the saves he made. What if one day I play versus or with you and Shell? NZA, that'd be sick, honestly, my guy. That'd be sick. I honestly, like, once I got the fiber optic, if it's good enough, which I'm sure it should be, fiber optic is usually really fast. If I can start streaming at like a good quality and get the PS4 going, like if I can load up NHL 20 or 21, I think 20 and 21 are the only ones that are still up for PS4. I'd love to play with you guys. Like, I'd love to do like a couple streams here and there, be like, hey, come beat me in Shell because I'm absolute trash online. I suck on Shell online. I don't play good. But yeah, I don't have NHL 23. I don't have PlayStation Plus. Oh yeah, you kind of do need PlayStation Plus, I think. You kind of do need PlayStation Plus, I think. Yeah, that sucks to play online. Never mind then. Oh, Gabriel, yeah, I'm still pissed about that Jet second goal, which we were going to get to, man. Hey, GG's, man. Speaking of that Jet second goal, shouldn't have counted, and Jets fans know it. But yeah, Connor did end up winning it. We're going to get to all of that. Definitely, we are going to get to all of that. Armia then really made it 2-0. Really good slot, right? Chance right in the slots. But like I said, there's almost 8 minutes, it felt like, without a whistle. Great hockey from both teams. Just back and forth. Sorry. Sorry, boys, just had to sneeze real quick. But yeah, NHL 21, 22, 23. Yeah, thank you, man, Mike. I knew they were both on. I knew they were all on PS4 and PS5. Is 21 on PS5 too? I don't think 21's on PS5, is it? Yeah, no, PS21 is not on PS5. It's just on PS4 and Xbox, whatever, Xbox One. NHL 22 PS4. How much is a copy of NHL 22 on PS4? Because if there's somehow a copy that's like $20, I might buy it. While you were online ordering some new tech for your PlayStation, thank you, Bob. I kind of feel like you were spagoli ordering a pizza in class in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Dual realities or a contrived coincidence. Yes. Thank you, Bob. Bro, I gotta watch Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I've never seen that. That's the one with Matthew McConaughey, or am I thinking of Dazed and Confused? I think I'm thinking of Dazed and Confused. Yeah, okay. Phoebe Cates, Sean Penn. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, dude. I gotta watch that one again. I gotta watch that one. Yeah, you do. NZA do, which is bullshit. Rocket League, you don't need it, but World of Shell be like, really, NZA? Really, you don't need PlayStation Plus for some games? I did not know that. Wow. I will say that was fucking bullshit. He said they do not deserve this goal. Exactly, my guy. Yeah, they do not. They didn't deserve the second goal. But I mean, hey, obviously as a Jets fan, obviously you're gonna take him, my guy. Obviously, definitely, man. OMG. Yeah, Sean Penn. Yeah, exactly, Bob. Yeah, the Phoebe Cates. Yeah, everybody knows that. Okay, yeah. I gotta watch that because like it's pretty much yeah, pretty much like we're at the end of Halloween. Obviously, like me and my best friend are just watching a couple final Halloween movies, and then we're gonna get into the general whatever films until Christmas. So yeah, I think we can make that one, both that and Dazed and Confused. I think we can make both those films watches pretty soon. Alex, I was gonna say Zegris, but Zergis, I believe it's Zergis. Hey Harry, can you shout out my dad, please? You put shout out, but I'm pretty sure he means shout out my dad. He's a big fan. His name is. Oh my God, Alex. I apologize. I'm gonna butcher your dad's name. I'm really really sorry. Uh, wait, I don't think I don't think that's a troll account. So yeah, big shout out, Mamadou Zergis, or Mamadou Zergis. Thank you very much for coming by to the channel, man. I appreciate it. I'm really hoping that it's not like a racial slur and it's a troll account. But if it isn't, thank you very much. And even if it is, thank you for the view at least. Hey, no problem, Alex. I appreciate it, my guy. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a troll too. About to be like I had to say it first, and then I was like, it doesn't sound like it. So yeah, no, he appreciates it. Hey, let's go, Alex. Hell yeah, man. Less than a week ago, the Dutch player interfered with the Leafs goalie and was called back which is BS because it wasn't interference, and tonight was clearly interference. Yeah, Gabriel. Yeah, exactly. That was kind of sucked, man. That was definitely really just like definitely really yikes, man. Yeah, Bob. I'm surprised I haven't seen it either. With all the goddamn movies I haven't seen Fast Times. I don't even own Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Surprisingly, I think I've seen it once or twice. I just haven't picked it up. Surprisingly. But surprisingly, no, but I haven't seen it yet, and it does surprise me too because it is iconic, and I've been meaning to watch it. That and Dazed and Confused for sure. I feel like those would be like a good double feature film. No, Dazed and Confused, which is the one with Johnny Depp. Is that Dazed and Confused? Is no. I think it's Dazed and Confused. I don't know which is the one with Johnny Depp. Okay, I gotta look up Johnny Depp filmography because I feel like he's in a movie like that. What is the movie he's in? Not What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That's the one I'm thinking of. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Okay. Fear and Loathing. That's the one I was thinking of that has Johnny Depp in it. Yeah, I want to check that one out for a while too. So yeah, those three could be like a triple feature in a day. I think me and my best friend could manage. I play Rocket League quite often. You don't need it all. You also don't need Nintendo Online for it. Xbox is like the only console I've never played Rocket League on. Yeah, and say, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, damn. I mean, hey, that's cool. I'd assume maybe because it's like a free game that you don't need it, I'd assume. Maybe because like Chell is like you pay for it in store or online or whatever. Rocket League is kind of free. That would make sense, but that's weird. Yeah, Darkness. Listen to Christmas music for Black Friday should be illegal. I agree, my guy. Fajo, do you have per which trade? Per which trades? You have there 2017 and 18 seconds. Per which deals? Which deal, Fagio? Cheapest I found NHL 23 was $40 on eBay. That's for a PS4 copy. Yeah, Mad Mike. Oh, the Camilleri trade. Okay, thank you, my guy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I am literally getting that right now, and I'm gonna go through all trades later and do the things. But yeah, thank you. But yeah, thank you, Fazio. I appreciate it. Harry, have you failed in November? No, I have not, Mad Mike. Or Darkness. That Mad Mike would not. Mad Mike would not ask you. Mad Mike would not ask me that. But no, I've not failed in November yet. I'm technically going on my 5th day because this is my 4th day now. So yeah, technically I'm going to day 5 of 31, if you will, because November 30th would be my 31st day. It's been very easy for me, actually, so I'm very happy about that. Thoughts on Doc being on the Nick and Cole line? Gabriel, I love that, actually. I really like how Doc is played with Suzuki and Caulfield. They got, I think, combined for, I think it was 5 points tonight. I think Suzuki had a goal and assist. Caulfield had 2 assists. Doc had the goal. Yeah, they played all really good, in my opinion. I like Doc up on there, on that line. I like Monahan, too, but I like that you can have that rotation of, like, Monahan, Doc, and like Anderson, Galley. You can put different guys on that top line. I like that. But yeah, I'm a fan of Doc being on that top line, honestly. I think it's also good to get him playing with the top stars because if he ends up panning out really well in the next year or two, he's going to be playing with those guys most likely. So, real Habs question: with Price all but gone, how important is it for the Habs to try and find the next goaltender to ultimately replace Allen? Primo's not ready, and Monty looks promising. I don't know, Bob. I feel like on one hand it definitely is very important, but on the other hand, I don't think you want to find a goalie in this draft because like you probably could honestly. Next draft I feel like might be better in 2024 because like goaltenders are probably going to be underrated again because they always seem to be underrated. They all the sorry boys, all of the goaltenders in every draft usually seem to be like overlooked. But like I think Monty definitely looks promising. Kid's only I want to say he's what 23, 24. I really like Montembeau. I feel like there is a chance he could be a starter. Okay, he's 26, which is like if he's about to enter his prime in the next year or two, based off this season so far, he's looked great. Montembeau has looked incredible. Dookie from the dog from Johnny Test. Okay, I'm seeing it now. I'm a big fan of Montembeau. I really like what we've seen out of him so far this season, and even at the end of last season when the Habs really started to get their shit together. I think Montembeau could definitely be a Jose Theodore type, in which like he's really really solid a lot of the time, and then just occasionally doesn't perform, which is kind of every goaltender. Good a lot of the time. A lot of the star goaltenders are pretty much like that. Really good a lot of the time. Few shit games here and there. I don't think he's going to be like a Hellebuck or Vasilevsky top of the league, but a good enough starter until you can find a true superstar goaltender, which the Canadiens have kind of always been able to do. I feel like the Canadiens definitely need to find that next goaltender. I don't feel sort of a trade, more so of a draft move than a trade because there's guys like Buffalo. They have Devin Levi, who I'm a massive fan of. I'm a massive fan of Jake Allen and Sam Montembeau, and I think Montembeau, like I said, can definitely be a really solid goaltender. What was I just saying? I'm a fan of. I'm dumb. I'm a really big fan of Devin Levi. Sorry, I'm a really big fan of Devin Levi. I love the style of game that he plays, and I still think that he's going to be. I still think that he's going to be a top 5 goaltender in the NHL when he eventually gets there. You know, I love Devin Levi. Would have liked us to maybe trade up. I love Logan Mailloux, but I feel like maybe if we could have traded to get perhaps who's a goaltender? It's Jesper Wallstead. That could have definitely solved our starting issue for the future immediately. But I am loved. I am loved. I do love Montembeau and Devin Levi. I feel like if we want to trade, Devin Levi would be perfect. Get rid of like a 2nd round pick and a good prospect, maybe like a Matthias Norlinder, because I think Norlinder could fit really well in Buffalo. Get rid of a couple decent pieces, bring in Devin Levi. That's fine with me. Hey Harry, my dad's watching. He says, "How much to see you shake some?" Well, Alex, it depends what he wants me to shake. But you know what? I'm gonna say $20. Why not? For me to shake is gonna be $20. That's for me to degrade myself like that. I'm gonna need at least a 20 thrown my way. At least PayPal in the description. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 thing. I mean, hey man, Mike, that's fine by me, man. That's fine by me. You don't have to partake in Triple N, but yeah. NCA, wait, I just realized, why didn't you go live for Halloween like you did? NCA, I kind of just didn't feel like it, weirdly enough. I was going to. I would have loved to. But like it was a mix of, we were giving out candy to people, and I didn't know like if there was anyone else that was gonna show up after the people that did. I didn't have a costume. I couldn't come up with an idea for a costume, unfortunately. And I want to at least try to get a costume for Halloween. So I apologize to those of you who were expecting a Halloween stream. But yeah, for me, yeah, I wanted to go live definitely, but yeah, no, unfortunately, I also kind of wasn't in the mood. I wanted to, but I didn't want to I didn't want to force myself to, you know. Harry, you think Sheldon Keefe gets fired before the new year? Gabriel, I think there's a good chance of it. I think there's a good part, especially if the Leafs keep struggling, despite their win over Philly. If they keep struggling, and if Giordano gets suspended, which he should, then yeah, I think Sheldon Keefe definitely gets fired before the new year. If Montembeault really gets going, he could be a Jake Allen type goaltender. Exactly, man, Mike. I love Jake Allen, and if Montembeault becomes the next Allen, I'm a fan of that. And if he hits FA in the league, I might pick him. Oh, man, Mike, don't worry. I'm getting his DLC done. Don't worry, my guy. We have trade doing. All right, Fajro, thank you, man. I will. New version strategy, I've heard about that. The follow-up question is, do we actually need a superstar goaltender, or can we get by with a star-studded defense, which we very well might have in a few years? Bob, for me, I feel like we don't need a superstar goaltender. We just need a good goaltender. You know, if we can get by with Sam Montembeault as our starting goaltender if the defense works. If Arbor Jacki turns into a solid top 4 D-man, if Caden Gooley becomes the number 1 defenseman we think he can, if Logan Mailloux turns into a really good offensive defenseman, if Jordan Harris pans out well, which he has been so far, if the other defensive prospects that we have that I'm forgetting the names of right now, if they pan out really well, if we have pretty much 5 or 6 top 4 defensemen playing throughout our blue line, that's definitely a star-studded goaltender. Yeah, exactly, Bob. I think good to above average. Because, like, look at Colorado. As much as I love Darcy Kemper, last year he was not great. He still got them to the Stanley Cup because he came up clutch when he needed to. That's the type of goaltender we need. A goalie who can be at good on most nights, can have a bad game, obviously. There's no problem there. But can be good on most nights and just be able to make a clutch save when he absolutely needs to, you know? Like, you can allow 2 goals a night, and we can score 3 or 4 probably. We can get by on that most nights. In a couple of years, I feel like we'll be able to, hopefully, be able to score 2 or 3 goals a game, at least in a couple of years. I think that's pretty fair to say. But yeah, again, I don't think you really need a superstar goaltender. Obviously, that would help. That would probably help. But if you can have, like, a good starting goaltender, and then a star-studded blue line and a great offense to complement the goaltender, you know? Yeah, yes, Gabriel, we should bring back the best Habs legends, Ben Scrivens and Mike Condon. I agree. Anyway, fuck people. Yeah, exactly. Fuck people who are hitting on Montembeault. Try stopping a puck to see if you're bad. I don't know about that. I feel like you can criticize a player, but like when they're playing good, at least compliment them. Yeah, Darkness. Halloween kind of, as you get older, Halloween does kind of get less fun unless you're giving out to kids and you have a lot of kids who come by. You know, it's like for me, we didn't have many kids coming by, unfortunately. You know, no costumes to admire. So yeah, it was very much a dull Halloween in a way, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, Bob. Yeah, no. I get that you're not hating on Monty. You're just trying to, you're just giving the questions of, hey, how good of a goaltender do we really need? Because I think Montembeault is a good starter. That's enough to win us the cup. Not like, you know what I mean. That's enough of a goaltender we need to be able to win the cup because we'll have the team in front of him to help him out. But yeah, thank you for clarifying. I did get what you were meaning though. But yeah. Exactly. Haters can hate on Monty all they want still. He's been great for us. Exactly, Wolverine. I feel like the more he gets overlooked, the better Monty plays, honestly. So if anything, we need more haters on Montembeault. We need everybody in the league to say he's trash. So he ends up putting up 73 shutouts a night somehow. Somehow, goddamn. Because that can probably happen. Wheeler was pushed by your own player. Jay, no, he wasn't. If you look at it, Kovacevic, who funny enough is a former Jet, Kovacevic gives Wheeler a little cross check, and he goes in hard on Montembeault to try and poke the puck home. That is not on Kovacevic, in my opinion. I feel like it's more on Wheeler. I feel like overall there's been way less people participating in give out candy. I'm putting out, yeah, Fudge, it could be something with the pandemic, and it could also be something that we're kind of in a bit of a recession, it feels like. But yeah, there definitely has been a lot less people giving out candy and putting up decorations, and a lot less kids going out for Halloween, which is definitely understandable since 2020, definitely. But I feel like next year or the year after is when we're gonna get really back into the swing of things. Hey, go see a bunch of strangers who might have COVID. Who cares? You got your shots. You'll be sick for like 10 minutes, whatever. Montreal was so outplayed. I don't know if I'd say it's so outplayed, Jay. I feel like they were definitely at portions outplayed, but not overall. Not overall outplayed. Exactly, Bob. Yeah, good to above average goaltender. Yeah, Gabriel. Lane Hudson, too. Lane Hudson's going to be a damn good top four defenseman, most likely. I'm not hating on Monty. Yeah, I just read that. Hell, the last two teams I won a cup in a full year. Exactly. Didn't have a superstar goalie, but they could have made a big save and needed. Exactly. Binnington and Kemper. I love Darcy Kemper. If Montreal could have gone after Kemper and gone to the tandem of, like, say, Kemper, Allen, Monty, because one of those goalies always seems to get hurt a year in Kemper and Allen. They always seem to go down at least once during the season. So yeah, I feel like Allen can win us the cup. If we have Allen and Monty, for example, still in 3 years, say Monty's the starter by that point, Allen's the backup. You can win a cup with that tandem. Absolutely, you can win a cup with that tandem. Hell, you could probably make Allen your starter for the playoffs because he always seems to come up clutch in the playoffs somehow. Don't ask me why, but he always does. I'm always on trick or treat patrol for my family, so Halloween's always fun for me, especially considering the costume ideas I can come up with from my closet. This year I wanted Shawn Mendes. Did you, Mad Mike? Really, my guy? Hell yeah. Do you think Matthews resigns in Toronto in a short-term deal? I don't know, Wolverine. I don't know. I feel like he wants to go to Arizona as soon as he can. I feel like he wants to go to Arizona as soon as possible. So I don't know if he signs a long-term deal. I feel like if anything, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like Toronto honestly is held back by Austin Matthews. Like, as much as he can score 60 goals, I feel like the non-physicality of him, I feel like I don't know why. I just feel like Matthews is holding that team back because he doesn't get physical. He doesn't defend his teammates. You know, he's a little pussy. I think that's what everybody can agree on. Matthews is a little pussy. I think based on a very small sample size, Monty's made some nice progress in his time in Montreal. Definitely, Bob. I hope that CP31 will work with him and Allen and even Primo. Yes, Bob, definitely. I hope that Price and Allen work with both Primo and Monty. I mean, hey, Carey Price, Cade Primo, same initials. Hopefully it works. but I definitely like that Monty has definitely gotten work from both Allen and Price. I'm really, really happy about that. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool to see. It'd be really cool to see Price working with both of them before he's gone. And yeah, I hate bringing this up from time to time, but Kim literally NCAA. Honestly, to me at this point, it's just funny because I will go into her streams and I will type out just like, "Hey everybody, blah blah blah," just like, hi, very polite, and she just doesn't want to talk. She doesn't want to acknowledge me at all. It's like, I'm sorry that it pains you, Wednesday. I'm sorry about that, but to me, it's funny. It's like I gotta just message her on Twitter, Discord, or something eventually, and I'll just be like, "Hey, look, what's up between us?" And just trying to figure it out. I guess I couldn't be arsed to do it right now though. I couldn't be fucked. I couldn't explain why Allen was the brutally average in the regular season as the blue starter in the was brutally average in the regular season as the blue starter, but then became a superstar in the playoffs. Darkness, exactly. Like, he stole, I think, both those series against Minnesota in the first round that you guys played against them in, I think, 15 and 16. You guys dominated because of Allen. And yeah, I couldn't explain that either, my guy. I used one of his album. I'm sorry for that belch. I'm sorry, boys. I wasn't expecting that. I used one of his album covers for the outfit template. Hey, let's go, man, Mike. Hell yeah. Yeah, Bob Binnington did take over for Allen in St. Louis. I believe he did. I never want my favorite streamers to beef at each other. I don't even know if we could call this a beef. Like, it's not like me and John where it's like, yeah, no, we clearly had a falling out. There's a diss track from me. There's a video from me. Like, no, like, it's just, I don't know what's going on. We haven't communicated in a while. So, yeah, it's what it is. Exactly. Maggie, Broad Street Bullies, and Skinner are there to blame, my guy. I mean, technically, you could say it is a beef with me and Kim in a way because I uploaded the Skinner thing that happened in her server. Like, I don't fucking know. Yes, Wolverine, I did see the scrum from last night's Leafs game. I did see Matthews going after Konechny and cross-checking him after the fact and just not wanting to fight. Exactly, Gabriel, exactly. Last night against Philly, he just pussied out when Konechny went after him. He needed 85-year-old Mark Giordano to rescue him. Exactly. And it all just occurred to me now that you have the Isles broadcaster, Brendan Burke. Wait, what? Wait, what? Brendan Burke. No, this dude is. Wait, what? He died. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Which Brendan Burke do I have in the league? Which Brendan Burke do I have in the league then? How old is the Brendan? Oh, I think that's Burke that's been in like the Sim League draft for like 4 years now. Yeah, he's 22. Yeah, he's been in the draft for like 4 years. He's gone completely undrafted. I don't think that's the 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 Brendan Burke, but I know that is a Brendan Burke. Zach, hey, how's it going, man? GG is my guy. GG's absolutely. Yeah, Boston 10-1-0, man. Gabriel. Yeah, Boston's just wow. Hey, let's go, Darkness. Oh yeah, you still the draft. Darkness, my guy. You still have the sheet. But yeah, come on, Darkness, my guy. Come on. You gotta come back to the league, man. We all miss you so much. No, NZA, it's not your fault at all, my guy. It's like you've like never talked within us. Like you know what I mean. Like I'm not insulting you. Like you've never like done anything to encourage beef between us. You've never been like, oh hey Kim or Harry, have you heard what this one said? Like, no, you've done fucking nothing, my guy. You don't fucking deserve it's not your fault for being annoying at all. You're not annoying like whatsoever, my guy. I wasn't there. Yeah, man, like you should have been. That was fun. I think there's a good chance. Really, Wolverine, why Matthews signing with the Kings of Arizona? Why do you think that? Why do you think that's the case, my guy? Also, I'm sorry, boys, but I just got to. Oh my God, who failed on November? This is Stones for your Oof. Okay, that's an L right there. All right, I'm sorry, boys. Sorry, boys. Back to think I was there during your huge exchange skin in the general chat. Didn't want to. Though all I said was Ronaldo 70. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. You were there for that then. Okay, I see now. Okay. You were there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, NZA, yeah. Like you weren't saying anything during that, then yeah, no, you shouldn't blame yourself at all. Because like you were doing nothing. You were lurking. Like that's fine. Like I don't think saying Ronaldo Sui is gonna get you banned or is gonna cause us to beef. You know, it's like, God damn that NZA. He said Ronaldo Sui, man. You know what? I don't like Harry because of that. It's like, no, don't worry, my guy. It's like that's not gonna happen. Don't worry. Where am I? Armia nearly makes it 2-0. Great shot there. We got our first commercial break with 5:27 left in the first. Wow. Hey, Cameron, how's it going, my guy? How is it going? Jets pressure. Caulfield gets held up. No penalty, surprisingly. Then there's a late penalty to the Canadiens. Puck gets immediately pinned to the boards until the call is made. Pitlick goes to the box for hooking. And the Jets score. Rocket of a shot for PLD. Why do I feel like... Did I skip something? No, I didn't. Okay, that's weird. I'm doing very good, Cameron. Thank you, my guy. 2BC brought up some good points about Arizona. Is that why would Matthews want to play in a college arena and the fact that their locker room looks like shit? Wolverine, it's not that Matthews is too good for that. I feel like every NHL player is too good for that right now. But like, here's the thing. His contract expires in what, 2 years, 3 years? Austin Matthews, cap friendly. Because I believe it expires in 2 seasons. So he is, yeah, it's this year and then next year. So realistically, no, fuck off. I don't want to do that. Thank you. Like, realistically, sorry. Realistically, realistically, why would Matthews not mind spending a year in the college arena? 41 games out of 82 games. All he has to do is spend 41 games in a college arena, and then they're in Tempe, because that Tempe proposal is going to get approved. There's no way it doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't mind spending 41 games or signing a 1 year with LA, for example, or signing a 1 year with Montreal. I don't think he'd come to Montreal because We're too good for him. We don't need Austin Matthews. But going to like an LA or a Boston, for example, or say Washington, for example. I'm just throwing teams out. Signing a 1 year there and then going to Arizona, Like, I don't think he would mind spending 41 games with the team he loves in a college arena and then moving to a beautiful Tempe. I don't think he has any issues with there. Also, big shout outs to Bowen Byram rookie I bought. I don't think there's any issues. I don't think Matthews would have any issues with that, Maybe just, oh no, I have to adapt to this new place that I'm in. But, I don't think that's really that big of an issue for him at this point. All right, let's continue, boys. Whew. But yeah, so the Jets score on the wait, oh shit. Damn it. Okay, there we go. But they score a rocket of a shot from Pierre-Luc Dubois, ties the game 1-1. Great shot there. Didn't see it until it came out of the net, but that was a really good one there. Late in the period, Habs with some attempted pressure. The Jets are very good at containing us, though. Shots are 9-7 Jets and a 1-1 tie game after the first 20 minutes. Caulfield then hits Lowry early in the second. Really cool to see that. Habs really got some speed. Yes, sorry. Then there's some good defense by Edmondson with shot blocking, and Pitlick had been invisible, but we score. Kirby Dach buries it into an empty net. Great chance from from Suzuki and Caulfield. Dach just weirdly at an angle. He was lucky he was going straight and not trying to go at an angle, but able to get it past Hellebuck. It is 2-1 Canadiens. Habs look for more back the other way. The Jets score. Blake Wheeler runs into Samuel Montembeault and then scores. They're looking at it as a Habs challenge, and it's a good goal. It is a good goal. The Winnipeg Jets tie the game because Blake Wheeler runs into Montembeault and scores. It is a 2-2 tie game, and the Canadiens are to the PK because of a delay of game. That is probably one of the worst calls of the season so far, in my opinion. The Leafs will likely offer him the extension in next summer, but if he rejects it, they can look to trade him. Wolverine, the issue with that is he has a no movement clause that starts next year. They didn't say how long it starts, but it does start next. Or they didn't say like what day it starts, but it does start next year. That is what we do know, is that it does start next year. So that is going to be interesting. The league is fucked. That's what you wanted to say. The league is fucked. Yeah, pretty much, Cameron. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. That's pretty much. Harry, what's the public opinion about the impending sale of the Senators? Will LeBreton Flats Arena get built? If not, potential destinations. Bob, apparently the Senators being sold apparently all depends on if the LeBreton Flats Arena deal that gets approved. Apparently it is all dependent on that. I know Ryan Reynolds has apparently been pretty vocal the last day or so of really wanting to buy the Ottawa Senators. Honestly, my opinion, I'm whatever. I don't follow the Senators, but like, I mean, it's understandable. The Melnick kids really probably don't want to run the Senators. It probably reminds them a lot of their dad, which is probably more bad than good. But but yeah, I feel like the LeBreton Flats Arena does get built, unfortunately, as much as we don't need a team in Ottawa. But potential destinations, Quebec's always going to be thrown out there as an idea, because I feel like if LeBreton Flats does not get approved, I think that gives a massive advantage to Quebec over a team like Houston, because you want to keep the teams in each division, in each conference, equal. Quebec is the only place you can move them to. Hamilton, I don't think you really could. Quebec has a Videotron Center. You can easily move Ottawa to Quebec in like 2 years, and like everybody will easily go, oh, the Ottawa Senators were a team 2 years ago? Okay, cool. We got the Quebec Nordiques now, Like, you can look at that and say, hey, the Quebec Nordiques are back in the NHL. They're going to make more money than the Ottawa Senators. I feel like Quebec's always going to be an option. I don't think you want to go Houston, because then you have an improper amount of teams in the West over the East. Hamilton might be one to look at. I don't think the NHL would want to, but might look at Saskatoon, maybe Atlanta. I don't know if they'd want to look at Atlanta a third time, but I feel like Quebec and Houston are pretty much the only big reliable names that would be there. But I do think LeBreton Flats, if it gets built, then the team definitely gets sold, and it probably is Ryan Reynolds, honestly. Plus, that move of Ottawa moving to Quebec keeps Canadian hockey fans media happy. Exactly, Bob. Like, Ottawa fans aren't happy. The 17 Ottawa fans that there are in the world, but it keeps Canadian hockey fans and media happy. Exactly, and if anything, it makes them more happy because we're getting rid of a bad franchise and bringing back Quebec. Flames lost. Oof, and damn. Yeah, Darkness. I want to buy the sentence too. That'd be really fun. NHL can move to Houston, then move Nashville to the east. So all the southeastern teams can be. I mean, Darkness, that could work. But I don't know if Nashville in the East could work because they've been such an Eastern Conference team. I wouldn't mind the NHL moving to Houston, but I feel like if anything, it's maybe Columbus that would move back to the East. Because or no, they're already in the East. I'm dumb. I don't know. I don't know if you could really move a Western Conference team back to the East. I don't know if you could really do that, honestly. Bob, I don't think Arizona is going to go to Houston. I feel like if the Tempe deal goes through 100%, they're going to be in Arizona. But even if it falls through, they're just going to stay in the college arena. I think they're just going to stay in the college arena. Like, as much as that sucks, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, meh. Couldn't move an Eastern Conference team back. Well, no, Darkness. Actually, that's the reason that Detroit moved to the East, because they don't like all of the travel. But they didn't like all of the travel between the East and West. That's why. What the fuck? The Red Wings beat the Capitals? Okay. But, but, they didn't like all the travel they were having to do from the Western Conference all the way to the East, and then play games out there and then go back home. They preferred to have the Eastern Conference schedule, which is why they moved back there. Detroit would not want to move back to the West. That's the issue, is that they like I said, they would not want to move back to the Western Conference at all. They would probably much rather stay in the East. So, yeah. I can't possibly see the Yotes in Tempe, and really, I can't see the Yotes in Tempe as a long-term scenario. I mean, Bob, I don't think I really can either, but I feel like it's more of a short-term solution for the Yotes with a long-term goal of Arizona getting of the NHL really trying to get hockey good in Arizona, going in Arizona, and also the Tempe building can be used for other shit like concerts and anything. It's not just for the Coyotes they're going to be building it for. So I don't know if it's a long term solution, definitely, but it definitely is short term for sure. November 19th is going to be so exciting. Going to have Flyers. Yeah, hopefully we beat the Flyers. I agree, Anzia, man. That would be fucking cool to beat the shit out of the Broad Street Bullies for sure. Wolverine, yeah, the NCAA is the NCAA. The NHL is definitely trying their best to keep the Yotes in Arizona, but you also got to keep in mind the television rights. I forget who brought it up last time. The television rights in Arizona are really expensive. Are making a lot of money for the NHL. They're, I think, like the sixth, seventh. Someone told me like top 5 or top 10 in TV rights is what Arizona is. Is what Arizona is sending the NHL. They're fifth, the top 10 or top 5, because Arizona is a massive market. So that's why the NHL is really trying to keep the Coyotes in Arizona. Yost Matthews, just for PR reasons, keep the team there. Yeah, pretty much, Darkness. I think Austin Matthews can definitely help. Can definitely help Arizona. It's more dependent on if he wants to stay there, if he wants to be there long term, and all that, and hibbity hoopla, all that. All right, so yeah, guys, let's get back to this game because I want to try and wrap it up a little bit soon. Gagne / Edmonton, but we've got a scrum. Gagne is going to the box as well for 4-on-4. We are 2 for 3 on the PK tonight. I think that the Tempe thing is a 5 to 7 year stopgap that Bettman figures will allow for a real big money owner to build a real arena in Phoenix. Bob, I can definitely see that being the case. Yeah, I like that you bring that up. Now that you bring that up, I like that. Tempe thing's a 5 to 7 year stopgap until someone with big money builds a real arena in Phoenix. That could work. And if there's someone there, which I can definitely see that being the case, Yeah, I think that works, and I honestly I'm fine with that. If Arizona is making money for the NHL is in a good spot. Weirdly enough, as much as it kind of relies on Arizona, it sort of does. Yeah, I actually just hey yeah, let's go Darkness. Hell yeah, man. Devil or Mad Mike, sorry, I saw at Darkness and replied at thank you Darkness, but thank you Darkness. Actually, you commented too. Devils now lead the Oilers 4-3, 2 goals in 7 seconds. Darkness, what the hell? I'm sorry, what? Honestly, if Arizona gets a better arena, builds a competitive team, and gets star players that can sell them jerseys, Kahnawake, Matthews, then exactly Wolverine. That would be really good for the NHL, especially like if they can get Logan Cooley into being a star, Mitchell Miller into being a top 4 defenseman, because even though the stuff that he did, he's still clearly a really good hockey player. Any of the other prospects they have, if they can turn those guys, Carl Melka, I think is a star goalie in the making. If they can turn any of these guys that they have into star forwards and star defensemen, star goaltenders, or star players, it's going to help them out a lot, and especially if they can build a competitive team and a very, very good and get the Tempe deal. It's going to help them a lot, and it's going to help the NHL make a lot of money, definitely, for sure. NHL games tonight. Yeah, let me look at this. Holy shit, they do lead. Oh my fucking god. It was 3-1 too. Oh, that's beautiful. The Tempe idea 5-year plan to decide what to do with Phoenix. Matthews can help with the cause. Exactly, man, Mike. Yes, he could. Matthews could definitely help. Matthews absolutely could help for sure. Oh, all right. Whew. Let's keep the train going. Druin and Monahan nearly found each other on the 4-on-4. They had some good chemistry. They had a really good second period. Druin then gets taken down, no penalty, finds the puck to Monahan. Great sort of breakaway chance, but unfortunately gets saved. Jets then ran into Monahan again. No one there to defend him. Sorry, Jets ran into Montembeault. Canadians look for the lead, but the Jets are back in numbers. Everything's got an empty net. Thank you, man, Mike. Thank you. Habs had some momentum. They were getting some shots. Jordan Montembeault, another great play. Jordan and Monahan nearly found the back of the nets. Then the Jets go back to the power play. Pierre-Luc for hooking. That's a penalty? I was very surprised it was a penalty. Jets weren't able to get much as the Habs cleared it quite easily, but a few bad turnovers lead to late chances. We are 3 for 4 on the PK. Habs then get a few looks, but we're going short-handed yet again. Kovacevic for interference behind the net. That was valid. Jets on Monty again as they pushed for a chance. Good clears. Suzuki, holy shit, nearly puts it home with seconds left on the PK. Strips Pionk, nearly puts it on Hellebuck. Pair of saves, great ones there. We're 4 for 5 on the PK. Shots are 24-17 Jets. It is a 2-2 tie game. And we've got some ragdolling at the end of the period. Jack, as the period ends, hits Gustafson hard. Everybody comes in for a scrum. Edmondson and Dylan were talking. Spoiler, they wouldn't fight. Yeah, that was the second time they talked in the game, and surprisingly, they wouldn't in the third. Jack-Eye then gets Jack-Eye has a hit to open the third. Holy, I just realized Blues lost. No way, Gabriel. No. That didn't happen. There's no way. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me that the God, oh my God, they did. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Darkness, for the confirmation. Damn, that hurts. Jesus. All right. But yeah, Jack, like I said, he came in and then he had a hit early in the third, 10th of the game. Apparently, the Habs leader for hits in a game is Charles Houdon with 13. Jack, I don't think, unfortunately, would get there. Let me look it up again. Let me look it up real quick. I don't think that it'll happen. I don't think that it did happen because I'm pretty sure they would have mentioned it. But I know he got close because he had 10. Let me see if I can find team stats, hits, Jack-Eye. Yeah, no, that was his last hit of the game for Arbor Jack-Eye, unfortunately. 10 hits. Yeah, yeah. Are you, and you wonder why I'm slowly going insane? Yeah, Darkness, I mean, hey, you know what? You're not as bad as the Canadiens last year, losing 8 in a row. Goddamn. Yeah, the Devils, Kraken, and Sabres. Like the Sabres, I don't think have been surprising. Like I expected them to be good, but definitely the Kraken and the Devils have been good. I was not expecting the Devils to be fucking above 500, let alone this above 500. And the Kraken, I wasn't expecting them to be nearly as good as they've been either this season. They're fucking what are they? What are they? They're 5-3-2, 5-4-2. They are very good. They are still a really good team. 8 in a row twice, exactly. NZA. You're not the only one. Lee on Twitter also wanting. Oh damn, Matt and Mike. Oof. Don't Blues. Oh yeah, Blues going to Boston. I don't know, Darkness. I don't know. You guys seem to have their number lately, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that. We'll see how that all transpires. Where am I? 10th of the game. There's some back and forth. Both goalies making saves. Monty thinks he has the puck. Monahan says, "No, you don't," and clears it. Montembeault was clearly trying to trick the referees. It was right behind him. Monahan, honestly, very just the smart move. Just takes it out and throws it down the ice in case the ref saw it. And the Jets scored there, which thankfully, of course, they did not. Part of me thinks Matthews wants to go to Arizona to play at home, but loves the attention and fame of playing in Toronto. King's logical destination as it's a proven market and just an hour and a half flight to Arizona. Yeah, Bob, that's true, man. Yeah, man, that is very true. Honestly, I think Matthews definitely loves the attention more than the game, and like he definitely wants to go to Arizona to play home. I feel like maybe in LA would work actually. Like now that you and Wolverine are mentioning it definitely could work. Of Matthews going to Arizona, but going to LA first, I definitely think that could work. And it's a proven market, like you said. So, yeah. Devils win. I've been waiting since 2012 for my Devils to be good again. Hey, Mad Mike, wait until Thanksgiving to say they're really good. We play Vegas on Saturday in Montreal, but has Vegas been to Montreal since the semis in 2021? Gabriel, I'm 99% sure that they came to Montreal last season because I'm pretty sure that every team has to visit every arena at least once. So I'm pretty sure that they did come to us last year once. I'm pretty sure. There was a puck that gets kicked at. Monty makes the save, kicks it back, and holy shit, he's been making saves. Montembeault then robs Kyle Connor again for the 3-2 lead. More chances for the Jets. Kovacevic with 2 bad turnovers, and Monty's able to make the saves. Gabriel coming up with the okay. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So I see. Okay. I was at the game the last time they came, which was November 6th. Thank you, NZ. I appreciate it, my guy. So they did come to us last season. All right. Thank you. Where am I? Which is ironic. 374 saying, "Oh shit, yeah, that's funny." NZ, actually, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, same game, same team, same location, same. Yeah, same day, same team, same location. Yeah. Oh, 374 days. Yeah, okay, yeah, same game. Yeah, okay, I see now. Yeah, 374 days. Yeah, that is pretty funny, actually. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Where am I? Sorry. Monahan then gets the burst of speed on the breakaway. He's tripped, and it was Habs again to the power play. Like I said, Duran gets a good shot early. Caulfield shot right into the thing. That's 2 good attempts with the second one. Fans on. Jack Slavkovsky running the second unit. I liked seeing that. But we are 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Both times I've seen the Habs play in Montreal, they've both been against the new expansion. It's really, Gabriel. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty funny. I like that. That's awesome. Connor then gets another good shot. Monty saves though. Just starting to sucker the Habs in it. Dubois given space, nearly puts it home. Monty is making big saves. Monahan then Allen, good rushes, but they can't put it home. 4.5 left in the third. There's some back and forth 9 minutes. Great game. Great game for both teams. Jets with a late rush, but they weren't able to get any last second shots on Monty, thankfully. So the shots are 33-21 Canadians, but it is a 2-2 tie game headed into overtime. Jets started with control. The Habs got the puck to Caulfield, gets a good shot away. And back the other way, there's some pressure by the Jets, some cycling, and they will win. Kyle Connor snaps an 8-game goalless drought. He gets the goal. There's some bad communication between Suzuki, Caulfield, and Harris on the ice. So Connor's allowed to kind of walk in as both Suzuki tried to get into the shot block. But it's a 3-2 Jets win in overtime. Habs, unfortunate with the loss in OT. Final shots are 36-22 for the Jets as well. So, yeah, that ends the game, unfortunately. Like I said, it was an overtime loss. However, we will take it. There's a strike happening in Ontario, so you got no school tomorrow. Gabriel, what's going on with the Ontario strike? What is what's going on with the Ontario strike? Like my voice got filtered in there. Audible a Canadian bill would fine workers for oof. That is funny right there. They're costing themselves money by striking. That is very, very fun. Damn. All right, boys. All right, boys. So yeah, we're gonna get into the usual end of game stats, and then we are going to get to the outro. It's over an hour into the stream, and yeah. So Nick Suzuki leads the Montreal Canadiens with 6 goals, 7 assists, 13 points. Cole Caulfield with 7 goals, 5 assists, 12 points. Kirby Dach, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points. 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points. Sean Monahan, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Josh Anderson, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. David Savard, 5 assists. Brendan Gallagher and Christian Dvorak each with 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. Arbor Jacka and Caden Gooley each with a goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Jordan Harris with 3, and Chris Weidman each with 3 assists. Uri Slavkovsky, 2 goals. Mike Hoffman with a goal and an assist. Jonathan Drouet with 2 assists. And Jake Evans and Jake Allen both with an assist. Arbor Jacki, Caden Gooley, and Jake Evans each with a fight. With the game versus the Flyers, it's going to be my 4th time at the Bell Center. First time Perot hat trick. Second time choking. Which one? Which choking moment? Third, average red white scrimmage. 4th time it will happen. I've been to the Bell Center once, and it was for a Jeff Dunham show in, I want to say it was 2011 or 2012 when he came by. I think it was. Let me look it up. Jeff Dunham Bell Center 2011. Is it the Jeff Dunham all new show? Is that the one? No, 2010? Yeah, no, actually, no, that does sound right, actually, 2010, because I think it was right before. It was right before that. Yeah, that actually does sound about right, because that was right before right before I started my YouTube channel. But why do I feel like it was 2010? Was it 2011? Oh, I think it was 2012. Yeah, the Disorderly Conduct Tour. Yep. Okay, it was the Disorderly Conduct Tour. That was the one I saw Jeff Dunham at. Okay, it was 2012. That's the only time I've been to the Bell Center. We're actually approaching a decade. I think next month is going to be the 1 year, the decade. A decade since I've been to the Bell Center. So, yeah, that's fun. Oh, you blew a 2-0. Okay, when we blew a 2-0 against the Golden Knights. Okay, I see now. All right. Yeah, okay, I get what you're talking about now, NZ. I see now. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for today's stream. My name is Harris, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite channel, which includes, but is not limited to, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything else. My name is Harris. Subscribe to join the Puff Club. Subscribe to join the HD Club. Subscribe to the Sub Nation. Subscribe to the D Nation. Subscribe to the Sub Hub. If you're a member of the Mod Squad, thank you for wanting to comment on streams and reviews. It's much greatly appreciated. AAC Gabriel, man, guys, on your way out, if you can get some triplet heart squads in the chat. Oh yeah, we're just about to hit midnight. Great way to end the day. Exactly, NZA. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. See you guys. Thank you guys. Again, all that links in the description on the M's wishes the M's wishes the PO box on PayPal, the Discord, the Twitch, the Letterboxd, and the speedrunning account are all down there as well. Please go check this out. We are on the road to 800 subs. We are that close. I believe we're 11 subs away, which is, or 19 subs away. Sorry, which is still crazy. Yeah, that is going to do it again for the stream, guys. Thank you for watching. My name is Rice again, and I'm out. Stay classy, boys. I'm already out, and I always remember, no matter how bad we are like last year, or how good we might be like this year, go Habs, go, baby. Thank you guys again so much for watching. My name is Rice again, and I'm out. See you guys. Good LS tonight, as always, Harry. I'm playing golf in the morning, so I'm off to bed. Keep your stick on the ice. Go Habs, go. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it, man. Enjoy your golf in the morning. Hell yeah, let's go. I've been meaning to play some golf. I want to play some golf, too. Thank you very much. Oh, good live stream. I was about to say LS. I was trying to think to myself, what is LS? Live stream. Thank you, man. But thank you very much, Bob. I appreciate it, my guy. Keep your stick on the ice, too. Go Habs, go indeed, my guy. Thank you for coming by. And thank the rest of you guys. Love you guys. See you guys in the future. Love you guys. Bye, guys. See you guys. Love you guys. Bye, guys. Bye. I'm doing that one again. Cheers, pal. Hey, cheers, Bob. Let me do that again because that one sucked. That one only one went. There we go, boys. Love you guys. See you guys. And you know what? I'll stay live for 30 more seconds so we can hit the 1 hour, 5 minute mark. Because Why not? I like even numbers. I think you guys too do. Blah, 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 blah. I've got a whole bunch of marquee rookie cards that I can go over next stream. Maybe it depends. We'll see. Maybe I'll make a video. Maybe that can be a future video of mine soon. I don't know, guys. Also, Q&A will be done again this year for 25 Days of Harry. If you got any comments, get ready to leave them because I'm going to post the video soon. So, yeah, see you guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Bye.